Burkina Faso is at a pivotal moment, transitioning into one of Africa's strongest military powers, all thanks to its burgeoning partnership with Russia. With the Sahel region plagued by terrorism and instability, this small West African nation is making bold moves to reshape its military and geopolitical standing. But here's something to ponder. Can Burkina Faso really become Africa's military powerhouse with Russia's revolutionary technology? And what will be the consequences for the entire region and beyond? Burkina Faso's transformation didn't happen overnight. It's a calculated and strategic shift spearheaded by President Ibrahim Traoré. When Traoré came to power, many doubted his intentions and his ability to lead a nation fraught with security issues. Yet, in just a few short years, the trajectory of Burkina Faso has changed drastically. While critics initially dismissed his decision to align with Russia as merely symbolic, it has proven to be a major geopolitical shift with far-reaching implications. Traoré's leadership has turned a country struggling with terrorism and political instability into a rising military power in Africa. Russia's involvement began as a response to Burkina Faso's need for advanced military support and resources. Traoré saw an opportunity to strengthen his country's defenses by leveraging Russian expertise in military technology. Over time, this partnership evolved beyond military aid into a deeper, multifaceted relationship that encompasses economic, technological, and strategic interests. By leaning on Russia's technological capabilities, Burkina Faso is not only bolstering its military, but also making strides in areas like infrastructure, satellite communication, and resource management. One of the most pivotal moments in this evolving partnership came when Burkina Faso's Minister of Security revealed an alleged assassination plot targeting President Traoré. The plot, which involved Western intelligence agencies and exiled opposition leaders, was meant to destabilize the nation, undermine Traoré's leadership, and prevent the growing alliance between Burkina Faso and Russia. This revelation sent shockwaves through the region and highlighted the high-stakes nature of the geopolitical battle unfolding in West Africa. This foiled assassination attempt marked a turning point, prompting Burkina Faso to double down on its security measures. The government, backed by Russian expertise, implemented a series of new protocols to enhance national security. One key initiative was the establishment of a specialized program to train drone pilots. These military drones have become invaluable tools in modern warfare, capable of conducting surveillance, reconnaissance, and even launching targeted strikes. Drones equipped with advanced sensors and communication systems can operate under direct human control or autonomously, guided by pre-programmed flight paths or artificial intelligence. This technology is a game-changer for Burkina Faso's strategy in combating terrorism and enhancing national security. With the new drone training program underway, Burkina Faso is positioning itself as a leader in modern military tactics within the Sahel region. This move is part of a broader strategy that involves not just Burkina Faso, but also its regional allies. Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger have joined forces to create the Alliance of Sahel States, a coalition aimed at securing their collective interests. The alliance, which is increasingly aligning itself with Russia, has drawn criticism from Western powers, particularly France. For decades, France has had significant influence over its former colonies in West Africa, but this influence is now rapidly diminishing. Russia's role in this alliance is not limited to military support. Recently, Russia signed a groundbreaking satellite deal with these Sahel nations. The satellite project is designed to improve communication infrastructure, strengthen border security, and expand internet access to remote areas. This collaboration extends far beyond traditional military alliances, signifying a deepening bond between Russia and the Sahel states that goes hand in hand with technological development and economic cooperation. The satellite deal is just one example of how Russia is investing in the long-term stability and prosperity of these nations. But what's the end game for Russia in West Africa? While some see it as merely an opportunistic move to counter Western influence, the reality is more nuanced. Russia's strategy involves securing economic interests, particularly in resource-rich areas. In Mali, for instance, Russian companies have started exploring valuable resources such as lithium, oil, and gas. These resource exploration initiatives could provide a much-needed boost to local economies, strengthening the Sahel states' ability to be self-sufficient and less dependent on Western aid and investment. However, the rise of the Russia-Sahel alliance has not gone unnoticed. Western nations, particularly France and the United States, view these developments with growing concern. They fear losing strategic partnerships and economic opportunities in a region that has historically been within their sphere of influence. As Russia continues to deepen its involvement, Western powers are being forced to rethink their strategies in West Africa, leading to heightened geopolitical tensions that could have far-reaching consequences. Despite mounting international pressure, President Traoré and his counterparts in Mali and Niger remain resolute in their commitment to this new path. They view Russia as a key ally in their efforts to strengthen national sovereignty and regional security. This sentiment is echoed in their recent moves to distance themselves from Western institutions and agreements, choosing instead to chart a course that aligns more closely with Russian interests and strategic goals. Returning to the details of the assassination plot against President Traoré, it's clear that this wasn't just an isolated event. It was part of a broader, coordinated effort to destabilize Burkina Faso from both within and outside its borders. According to the Minister of Security, a network of individuals, some operating from neighboring Ivory Coast, were involved in orchestrating a series of destabilizing actions. The plot, which involved a collaboration between former Burkinabe officials and Western-backed elements, included violent attacks aimed at creating chaos and weakening the country's leadership. The conspiracy was divided into several phases, each designed to cripple Burkina Faso's defenses and pave the way for a coup. One group of terrorists was tasked with carrying out attacks on innocent civilians, hoping to incite widespread fear and instability. Another faction was supposed to attack the military's drone base, attempting to neutralize the very technology that has become a cornerstone of Burkina Faso's security strategy. A third group, originating from Ivory Coast, planned to target key state institutions and the presidential palace, while other groups were assigned to disrupt military operations across various regions. But thanks to vigilant surveillance and intelligence operations, Burkina Faso's security forces managed to thwart these plans. Key conspirators were arrested, including Commander Ahmed Kinda, a former head of Burkina Faso's special forces who had been secretly orchestrating the plot from within. Other high-profile arrests included several ex-military personnel and political figures who were collaborating with the opposition. The investigation into the assassination plot revealed even more alarming details. It was discovered that many of the conspirators were not just involved in direct attacks, but were also participating in disinformation campaigns designed to spread confusion and division among the populace. They used a network of communication channels, including a WhatsApp group known as Ibedaj, to coordinate their efforts and recruit additional members. Intelligence agencies intercepted communications that implicated numerous economic operators and influential figures in the plot. One of the most significant revelations was that these destabilization efforts were being coordinated from outside Burkina Faso's borders, with meetings held in cities like Accra, Ghana, and Tamale. During these meetings, the conspirators refined their strategies and even discussed recruiting 500 mercenaries from a European country to launch a large-scale attack on Ouagadougou, the capital. The goal was to create an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty that would weaken President Traoré's government and open the door for a coup. In response to this serious threat, the government has taken decisive action to dismantle the network of conspirators. Many have been apprehended or neutralized, and Burkina Faso security forces continue to monitor and pursue those who remain at large. The Minister of Security concluded his speech by emphasizing the government's unwavering commitment to protecting national sovereignty and ensuring the safety of its citizens. As we look to the future, one question lingers. What will be the long-term impact of this new alliance between Burkina Faso and Russia? With rising geopolitical tensions, the consequences of this partnership could reverberate far beyond West Africa. The implications are profound, not just for Burkina Faso, but for the entire region and its relations with global powers. Will this new alliance bring stability and prosperity to Burkina Faso, or will it further escalate tensions and conflict? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on this evolving story. Your perspective could shape our next discussion on the future of West Africa and its place in the global arena.